Hey everyone, and welcome back to Roller Coaster Tycoon. Imploder here, and we just beat Pacific Pyramid, so now it is time. It is time to roll for another scenario. I got my D6 here. My D6. I use it, divide by 2 to get the D3. And first, let's figure out what folder are we going in here. What folder are we going in here? We are going into Loopy Land? Actually, no, I'm rolling 1 through 3, not dividing by 2. 1. So I guess, okay, we're still in the Roller Coaster Tycoon original folder. So our options are not Katie's World. Our options are Crumbly Woods, Mothball Mountain, Mel's World, Carts and Coasters. Let's see, which will be 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4. So we're going straight to the Crumbly Woods, a large park with well-designed but rather old rides. Replace the old rides or add new rides to make the park more popular. Let's check it out. Oh my goodness, to have 1,200 guests by the end of year 3. Okay, this is actually not gonna be... it still might be a little easy considering we already have 600 guests. Yeah, it kind of will be. Oh, hey, Whiplash. This is pretty much exactly like a ride that's in another park in real life. Can't remember what it's called, but I mean, it's since been taken down millions of years ago. I think it was in Blackpool Pleasure Beach a long time ago. Yep. Then we got this one called the... What is this even called? Whiplash, that's right. Then we got this one called the Mean Squeak. Mean. Sorry, when the A is flat and the R is gonna be the same. Yeah, that's pretty cool though. Wooden Wild Mouse. What is this? Dueling or nope, this is racing. Got a racing wooden roller coaster. Wood chip. Wood chip. Oh, and it's the same. Where does it switch? Oh, right here. I see where it switches. That is very cool. Very cool indeed. And then we got a Ferris wheel. No one likes that. Balloons. Ice cream haunted house. This looks ugly. And we got one of these. Oh, I recognize this. This is from the menu right here. We got this crazy critters. Crazy critters. You get on one of these critters and you go around and you see chests. And you see mushrooms. And then you see sushi. I'm guessing this is supposed to be sushi. I don't know what the heck this is supposed to be. But you don't see any critters. Why is it called crazy critter? Maybe because you're on a crazy critter and it's running through mushrooms and... Hey, I know. So you're complaining because I said that no one likes Ferris wheels. I like Ferris wheels. Talking about in the game. In this game, no one likes Ferris wheels. No one likes slides. I don't know. I think this is supposed to be candy or something. I don't know if it's sushi. Who knows what this is? But here, whatever. Okay. So there's not a lot of room to build huge roller coasters. Maybe one, like, big one here. The Crumbly carousel broken down because it's too crumbly. Yeah, I don't know what this is supposed to be. No one knows what this is. Or if you do, tell me, because this has been a mystery my entire life. What the heck this is supposed to be? That looks like a sushi roll, and then, like, sandwiches. Licorice. Licorice is gross. Who even likes licorice? I know my mom likes licorice. Okay. Alright, let's see what we got to work with here. We could build a maze, an observation tower, and slightly more modern. See, it's funny because these are all old and they say build modern rides like these, which are all defunct now. I mean, these are no longer built, these are no longer built, these are no longer built. But that's because this is a 15-year-old game. I mean, what do you expect? Let's start out with this. Can't go wrong with the swinging ship. Was one of my favorite rides as a kid and is always popular in this game, unlike some other rides that are never popular. This is gonna be one of those scenarios, is it? One where I have to delete 50,000 trees to build anything. And you have to delete them one by one. Oh my, get out of here. There we go. People in this game do need better taste in rides. I agree 100%. Wow, I screwed myself over here. What am I gonna do? We're gonna put this here and go like that. Don't know the differences between all the roller coaster types. Care to elaborate on some? I'm not sure what you mean by, like, which types. Like, the differences. Oh, you know what? We probably don't even have mechanics. Oh, we do. We just don't have enough. Could you be more specific? Like, differences between what kinds? And I'll do my best. I mean, I'm no roller coaster expert. I'm just a roller coaster enthusiast. Which means I just like it, so I know a bunch, I guess. More than the average person, but not as much as probably an expert. I think that's safe to say. The kinds I was saying that aren't built anymore. Okay, I can go into that. I can do that as soon as I'm done building this swinging ship. Okay. Oh, yes. Doing the prices for me automatically. Nice. Okay, well, let's take a look at this. These rides I was talking about. All the rides in this game, they're based off of real-life kind of designs of rides. This steel roller coaster is based off of a Schwarzengraf. I feel really bad because I don't remember exactly how to say it or what it is. It's some German. I think, is that Schwarzengraf? That sounds German, right? Right? Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, that's the company that used to build these roller coasters, and I haven't really seen many in real life, only a few, but you don't really see them being built anymore. This is obviously built based off of the Aerodynamics steel roller coasters. Aero, they went out of business after building X, which is in Six Flags Magic Mountain. Which they added that type of ride to Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. It's the kind that's like a flying it's like a flying wing coaster where the passengers sit on the outsides of the tracks, and not only that, but the seats are programmed to turn on an axis perpendicular to the track. So say there's like an axle here, and then the seats spin around that axle, like at certain points in the ride. Really complicated. Really innovative, but it just never caught on, and so that was the last straw for that company, and then they went out of business. Very famous company, though. They built the first, corkscrews on rides, so some of their rides are very historic. And the funny thing about that is that just now you're seeing B&M start to come out with wing coasters like that. Nothing where those seats spin, nothing like that, but where the seats are outside of the track. So a lot of people say they were just far too ahead of their time, and just that kind of screwed them over. And then this, I can't tell you what company built them, but suspended swinging roller coasters, those were pretty much replaced when I told the story before, when B&M made the looping inverted roller coasters. Then these stopped being built, and even looping inverted roller coasters have stopped being built more in favor of the wing. I want to say they stopped being built when B&M started doing flying coasters, and now flying coasters aren't even being built. Now B&M is focusing on the wing coasters, so they're constantly, every 5 years or so, coming up with some new roller coaster idea and going with it. There aren't as many companies anymore, just a few big ones like Intamin, Aerodynamics. I think Vekoma still does stuff. They're pretty old. But yeah. If I know any of the other ones, I'll tell you, like RMC does a lot of Woody stuff and prefab. If anyone's watching that is actually a roller coaster expert, I'm probably not doing any of this justice. I'm just sitting here rambling, not building anything. Can't be that exciting, but yeah, that's as good as a history and the differences between these I could give. I'll have to look up stuff. Gosh, if you're going to be quizzing me the whole time, I'm going to have to actually start looking up stuff. I actually went to the forums to check the news to see if there was anything, like, interesting, just so I could stay up to date in case I wanted to talk about something in the stream. But I didn't see anything. Nothing too exciting. I mean, standard building and stuff, but nothing crazy. Nothing record-breaking. Okay, so what builds? Let's build an observation tower, because I enjoy those, and people in the game, they actually kind of like them, so it's okay. Now, an interesting thing, I'll start rambling again. An interesting thing about, I guess, news is that the famous, what do you call it? Here, we'll build it right here. The famous, what's the hotel called at Cedar Point? What is, oh my goodness, why can't I remember? I just stayed there. Okay, yeah, my mind is blanking. Very famous hotel, one of the oldest, famous hotels that was big and still standing today in the U.S. Just turned 100 this summer, or not this summer, actually next year is its 100th anniversary. We just went there and we stayed there. I went with my girlfriend this summer to Cedar Point, and we stayed. Oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. This is terrible. At whatever that hotel is called, we stayed there, and we actually stayed in one of the old rooms in the original part of the hotel. So we were staying in a room that was 99 years old, and it definitely looked the part. Not that it was falling apart, but you could definitely tell, wow, this hotel's pretty old. But I think that's cool, you know, old buildings and stuff. I find that kind of stuff interesting. And for their 100th, like I said, it's going to be 100 years old next year. For that, they're remodeling the whole thing. Breakers, thank you, yes. See, for some reason, I could not remember the name, and that upsets me. But yes, the Breakers Hotel. Thanks for Googling that for me, just because if I never remembered that, that would have bothered me forever. Oh man, this is a disaster. This is a disaster. But yeah, so I look forward to seeing what they're going to do with the place. I hope they keep the same kind of old style feel, like they have the rotunda, which is like this little like octagonal section, rectangular, wow, I don't know what the proper adjective is, section of the hotel, where it's like has like 3 or 4 floors of balconies that run up, that you can look up to in a circular part or whatever. And they had like the top 2 floors closed off for the longest time just because they're too small and it's old and stuff, and I'd like them to open that up again. I think small quarters like that is pretty cool. It's not like standard hotel stuff, but I think it's cool. Octagonal, okay, cool. I wasn't sure if that was something you'd save on an angle or whatnot, but that is a really long line. Oh well. But yeah, it's pretty cool. You can tell it's really old because a lot of those older rooms, like if you go into the rooms that haven't been renovated, they look extremely old. There's no bathrooms in them. Some of the upper floors don't even have bathrooms. Or some of the upper floors you have to go downstairs, and there's like a bathing room. They used to be like the men's bathing room, and that's where the baths would be. It's pretty cool. I mean, just historically pretty cool. At one point, it was a national landmark, and then they got rid of that because they did too many renovations to it some time back, which is a shame, but I understand why they do that. You know, I mean, no one wants to stay in a 100-year-old hotel or hotel rooms unless they've been kind of like fixed up a bit. But gosh, I'm just talking so much about roller coaster things. That was a hotel thing, but why is this so popular? This ride is not good. Does not look good. But I guess people like it. It's the pink, isn't it? It's the pink. People like the pink. I like the pink. I would go on it if it were pink. Aren't enough pink roller coasters in this world. Oh man. What else can I build that's easy? I want to build another easy thing just because we don't have time to build a full out roller coaster yet. I kind of want to try to build another car ride, because we got this really cool heavily themed thing, but let's make like a racetrack. We'll use the F1 themed cars. Oh man, the landscape in this is really cool, but gonna be a pain to deal with all the trees. So let's do this right here. And here we go, of course. Get ready with my right click to delete all the trees. Just take down the entire forest. One thing that they did in Roller Coaster Tycoon 2 is they actually made it so you could build through trees and it would automatically delete them. That is a huge improvement. I'm really glad they did that, as I'm sure anyone else who's ever played that game is. Let's see though. Here we go. Down again. We're gonna kind of go with the terrain here. It's gonna be cool like that. Oh, you know what? No, let's make it go underground here. Cool little tunnel. Cool tunnel like this. Yep. Then go down 2. Then we have it go like this. Come out here. Oh, no, we didn't need to have it go down 2. We needed to have it go down 1. Silly me. Parks with trees are nice. I completely agree. I love the scenery. I love the closed-in feeling it gives. I have this weird thing where I like they feel friendly. Yes, they feel friendly. They feel natural. Feels more exciting to be weaving in and out of scenery and hills and trees. It just makes everything more exciting. You get to see how things are layered. And like I said in the past, layers, that's what makes this game for me. So we'll do that. We don't need that. Actually, we're not going to do that. We're going to go like this. Little turn right here, and we're going to go up here. And then we're going to have this one part kind of go out and do a crazy thing up high in the sky. Because I think that would be pretty cool like this. Like, whoa. Like, whoa. Just like that, and we got our crazy hairpin turn. You can't have a racetrack without the hairpin turn. And if you miss that hairpin turn, it's not like there's, you know, a sand pit and then a bunch of tires and water barrels to make you safe. No, if you miss this hairpin turn, you're going careening down a hillside, and that really sucks for you. I'm sorry. Are there ski lifts in this game? Yes. There are not ski hills, but there are chairlifts. If you go to, let me show you. Right, okay. It would normally be here. I know I made it in the past. The chairlifts, those are kind of like not ski lifts, but they have different, what do they call them? Different, whatever you call these. Different carts or whatever you call them. Different kind of seats. You can make it look like just regular ski lifts. I think that's pretty cool. But yeah, this will be a fun kind of car ride. Take away that fence. We didn't need that fence anyway. Racing cars, because this is the racetrack. We're going to call this the Deadly Hairpin. Is hairpin one word? Hairpin 2 words? Hairpin, it looks like it should be 1. I don't even know. I'm going to call it 2 words. And if it's wrong, we're going to leave it. Let's make this look like an actual road here. Like that. And then we need different colors per car, obviously. So let's randomize this a bit. And then I also have another idea. For the hairpin, we're going to color that differently. We're going to color it in red because it's the dangerous part. And the funny thing is that's only in the theme because obviously in real life, like, you can't go off the rails on this ride. But that's okay. Oh, nope, we already used that color. Pink, my favorite. Oh, with that salmon color, that looks horrible. I think we already did that, yep. Do this, and orange. And then we got yellow. and green. Let's do dark green and blue. And then let's do dark blue and black. And then for the last one, white and this ugly color. There we go. Oh, and I want to do the other thing. You could do this, which I think is cool that they added it into the game, seeing as how there is no reason for this to be in here. But you can just change parts of rides like this. This is the dangerous hairpin turn. It's in red because it's dangerous. Like that. I think that's pretty cool. Pretty cool functionality they had in the game. Well, there we go. I think it was a pretty small start for this. Oh my gosh, could this line be any longer? Sorry, got interrupted there by my thinking. But like I said, this was a very simple start to this park. It already has a lot of good rides, so I'd like to build things that complement them. I've just been talking a lot this episode. I can feel it in my voice. Talking too much. But I guess I'm gonna cut it here, and we will continue this next time. I will call this the end of the stream tonight as well. Not as long as the stream as last time, but 3 episodes long. That's good enough for me for today. We'll possibly continue it Wednesday. It might be Minecraft. We'll see. But for this episode, that's it. Thanks for watching, everyone. We will continue in the Crumbly Woods next time. So thanks for watching. Adios. Bye.